morning. It's like 6 AM, which is way too early, but we get to pet cats today, so that makes it all worth it. Yippee! He's excited. We're going to cats protection! Yay! Goodbye, children. Don't miss us too much. I'm sorry we're cheating on you. Oh. Anyway, we need to get an Uber, so see ya.
I've never seen this place so quiet.
This is weird.
It's really weird.
I can't remember the last time I was in Manchester Piccadilly so early.
No, I wouldn't.
You're good. Do you want cream? Hey my dear people, would you like some Raven and Crow lore? Did you know that just in front of platform 10 on this station, we had our first kiss here?
I was wondering why you were walking over here.
Right here. Oh, we're on CCTV. We made it, 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 we made it.
Now we're going to be sat here for a very long time.
It's been 2 hours.
In the grand scheme of the universe, not much. In the grand scheme of my day, it's 1/12. And we're going to be doing the same on the way back. So 2/12.
Technically it's 1/24.
No? 2 hours.
24 hours, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 hours.
2/24.
Which is a 12.
Yes. It's 7:10 in the morning. Our train leaves at 7:15 and we'll be in London Euston by 9:28, and then it's an hour to get to the Cats Protection Centre, so we'll be there at like 10:30.
Yeah.
Last time I was in London was MCM. Last time I was in London is when I met you. Give me your arm. You're getting cleaned.
I am.
I mean, they're getting cleaned.
They're getting clean? Oh, okay. And jump cut? Is that where you do a jump cut? Oh.
No, that's where I do a jump cut.
That's where you do a jump cut.
It's currently 8:36 AM. We've just passed Milton Keynes. We have about an hour and a bit left, and then we're in London. And I'll have a bunch of cats in my lab. I made the very clever executive choice of wearing light colours today, so it doesn't really matter how many cats shed all over me because you won't be able to see it.
We'll sort it. See it, say it, sorted.
The stranger sat down next to me and gave me a bowl of fruit. Oh no, honey, you can't.
Train are ready to depart. Stand clear before the group, please.
looks like a B&Q.
There's fish.
Oh. Hi, fishies. Oh, that's the worst part done. We get to walk through a park.
Hell yeah.
Ooh. Stab time, stab time, stab time, stab time. Honestly, if I just close my eyes, I could be back in Wales. Ooh, a bog.
That tree took a fucking tumble. God damn.
That's a tree?
Yeah, that's an uprooted
Whoa.
tree.
Oh no, you poor thing. Well, it grew back though.
Oh, it sure did.
Oh my god, it was huge. Tiny bridge.
My god, hello,
Oh, you.
Heron.
Parakeets and herons in London. At least we still get the humble pigeon. Oh, it is awesome for sure.
Strike a pose. What are you doing? Haven.
Sorry. I'm so excited. I found your lead.
Yeah, okay. Ah! Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you soon. To be honest, I feel like the way the Riddler leaves those little trophies around in the games is the exact way that people have been like putting up the England flags just everywhere. And we've made it.
Oh my god, it's huge. This isn't a cat centre, this is a cat palace.
Good morning. Hello. Welcome. Come in. I'll go and get Alex for you.
Wonderful, thank you so much.
Hello, hello.
Oh, good to see you again. I got a present. Jimmy's gotta go nuts.
Most of the things that you're seeing here, in some way, shape, or form, in the pens that are downstairs.
Makes sense.
These are good for me.
Do not eat them.
Oh, this little cat used my headphones. So much in here.
I sent a couple more bits and pieces in there as well, because I know you had a lot of people donating, so it was if you wanted to pass any onto the community as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
there.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
It fits.
If you want, I've never seen cats react strongly to these. Yeah, I mean, you can't smell them now, but comparative to the other one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Beanie? Oh, that's
I never
cute.
wear hats, but today I will.
And it's Popple.
How do you wear beanies?
You've got it. You're like a smurf.
You know, it's actually not that bad. Oh, it's such a sweet note. Oh, this is so much.
So, no one told us they had any so you give the flowers welcome.
What happened in Feb? There's so many boys and 3 girls.
There's a bit of luck of the draw in terms of who comes in. I've been here before and there's been solely black cats, and then I've come back the next time and there hasn't been one. And we have people say, "Oh, is it all black cats? Is it the old?"
Kittens as well that time. Now there's none. Yeah.
We have kitten wet food, senior wet food, kidney diet wet food, and a lot of this is things that they need to be kept on. If they've got a kidney problem, it has to go home with them.
It's gone crazy. People are cleaning the cabin. Right, we haven't asked. I keep doing it. I'll look at it after.
On is it Wednesday when they did the vet run?
And from this point onwards, my mic dies, so now you have voiceover Raven. Everyone rejoice! So we then got taken around some of the offices and vet consulting areas, and they also showed us this lovely memorial wall of all the cats that have unfortunately passed, so a moment of silence for them. After that, we had a lovely presentation from Alex, and that's why I'm doubly mad that my mic broke. Alex went through a lot of things, giving us a timetable for the day, and also sharing some very important things that Cats Protection does. I'm so sorry to Alex, because he put all that hard work in doing that presentation, and now I have to give you a really shabby TLDR. Sorry, Alex. So he first talked to us about Lifeline, which is formerly known as Paws Protect. Cats Protection offer a free and confidential fostering service for cats whose families are fleeing domestic abuse, so they can rest assured their cat will be taken care of until they can be safely reunited. Referrals are handled by a specialist and experienced team who support owners referring to the service, arrange to collect cats, and organise foster placements through a wonderful network of dedicated Lifeline volunteers. When you think Cats Protection, you probably only think of the rehoming part, but there is so much more that they do. He also gave us some information about Pause to Listen. Pause to Listen is an incredible service. It's a free and confidential talk line which you can call up at any point, whether you're facing the heartbreak of a cat's death, wanting to help with difficult decisions like euthanasia, have a cat who's gone missing, or just need someone to talk to about your loss. They are here for you. They have produced a range of resources, information and support to help people through this very difficult time. So if you do need some support, advice, or just need to vent, you can call the Pause to Listen service on 0800 024 9494. Dealing with grief and loss is never easy, so it's really lovely they have a support service dedicated to you and helping you through these very difficult times. He also talked to us about all the education they do. They teach everyone to understand and value cats with free interactive talks as well as curriculum-friendly lesson plans, engaging games and activities, videos and animations. You can actually book a talk with them at education.cats.org.uk. He also talked a lot about how they campaign across the UK. They've done many campaigns driven by issues of cat welfare, changed laws to give cats more protection, and they continue to call for a better deal for cats and ensure cats are not forgotten by decision makers. We also chatted about neutering support. Cats Protection champions neutering or spaying is the only effective way to reduce the number of unwanted cats in the UK. This means neutering or spaying is one of the best ways to put cats first. They work daily to make it easier for owners on benefits and low incomes to get their cats neutered. If you need some help financially, they may also be able to help with neutering costs. Every single year they help neuter around 136,000 cats and kittens, including around 14,000 ferals, which is insane numbers, actually. We also talked about Cat Guardians, which was the one that really made me tear up a little bit. Their free Cat Guardian service helps make sure there's always a cuddle giver, behind the ear scratcher, and food provider for your feline friend, even if you pass away. Should you pass away, Cats Protection will take your cat into care until they can find them a new and loving home. Rest assured they never put a healthy cat to sleep, so your much-loved companion can keep preening, pouncing and purring for the rest of their days, just as you want them to. You can also register their Cat Guardian service on the website, which I'm very pleased to say I have done since I've had this talk. It's a horrible thing to think about what would happen to your pets after you pass. It's not nice at all. But having that peace of mind that knowing they're going to be okay if you pass before your time is a really nice feeling. I'd really recommend it. He also talked about Stream for Cats, which, as you know, we've done a lot of fundraising for on Twitch. We also had some stories about the cats that are in their care, which we're about to see in just a minute. But there were some happy moments. We had some lovely stories from cats who have found their forever home and are living lovely lives. And after some really cute cat pictures, the presentation was over. Again, I am so sorry to our lovely presenters. You did an excellent job, but my mic was not having it. To get some information about what we just talked about, you can go to cats.org.uk to learn more. And then we got a menu of sorts of all the cats we're about to see. I'd like you to pay very close attention to 3 names on this sheet. That is Kevin and Pumpkin and Patch. So these were colour-coded, the green ones being they were more than happy to get a bunch of fuss, very friendly, all in all, really happy cats. The ones in orange may be a little bit more reserved, but still okay to go in with. And the ones in red are not happy to be handled whatsoever, or they're sick. And as you can see on the paper, Kevin is in red. Please remember that. And please do get excited for the end of the video because I have some excellent news about so many cats that you're about to see. Anyway, that is enough of voiceover Raven. Take it away, real Raven. So now we get to see some of the cats. Yippee! And this is Pumpkin and Patch. Misty. Kevin. This is Suki. Jeff and Jeremy. Stanley. This is Tangerine and Orange, but we can't say hi to them because they are diseased. Hey, you two. Get better soon. is Cheddar, who's also sick. This is the Croydon kitties. This is Ron. This is Annabelle. Tiger Prawn. This is Coco and Leo. And that was a flyby of all of the cats. Which one's my favourite? In my opinion, I have a severe soft spot for Kevin and also Suki. You've got so many goodies. I mean, that makes sense for the boys, wouldn't it?
Let's put one on me. I know Leo loves this stuff.
What is it?
Literally just freeze-dried chicken.
Oh. Do you sprinkle it on top of food or?
Honestly, I think he'd snort it.
Looks tasty.
I'm pretty sure he'd snort it.
It's so close to Pepper's. So now that we've seen all the cats, it's time to head back to the station and then head back home. I'm really concerned about what the cats are gonna think about us smelling like 20 odd different cats. They gonna get jealous. I cannot thank Cats Protection and Alex and the team enough for inviting me and everyone else. We had such a good time. But let's head back and unbox our goodies.
Yeah, we sold out. Yeah, that was back at the venison. Yeah, we'll have that back next week. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. You too.
I mean, yeah.
Babies. Baby boys. Baby boys. Do you I smell so weird? Oh no! Uh-oh. I bring goodies and such. Look at all this. Whoa!
Oh my lord.
Oh, what the fuck?
Beavers! Not cool! Jesus!
Not how we express thanks for gifts. This is a beanie for us.
Let me just check on
And a
Jimmy.
mask for us. Cute little thank you note.
2 sets of carriers?
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind?
Racism caught on camera.
Jimmy, are you okay, bro?
Ooh, fluffy. Ooh. Oh, he's Fern's favourite.
Maybe refilm the intro without an assault.
Leo. Jimmy. Oh. And that was our day. Cats protection!
Meow.
Do you remember when I said there was going to be updates about some of the cats at the end of the video? Here's the updates. So I was not the only influencer. God, I hate saying that word. There was a lovely person called KPowXD that was also with me during the day. And turns out her and her partner were, weirdly enough, looking for a cat. And would you believe it, they actually signed the papers on the day to take home, I think it was Pumpkin, or it could have been Patch. They both look very similar. For continuity, we'll say it was Pumpkin. So they signed the papers, they got accepted, and they took the cat home. Isn't that adorable? And the lovely cat has been blessed with a new name, so say hi to Mayel. I've been following all the updates on social media and my heart is so full of joy. So congratulations to Kay and their lovely partner for getting a cat, and also congratulations to the cat. I couldn't imagine her having better owners. Well done, you two. And the next big update I have to give is about Kevin. So as you saw on the sheet, Kevin was in red. He was not a happy cat. He went through so much abuse by the hands of humans, and shockingly enough, he really didn't like them. Gee, I wonder why. But as you saw in the video, I was actually allowed to go in and see Kevin, because Alex was convinced he should not have been in red. And as you saw, he was very reserved, but there was no swiping, there was no scratching. He was a very sweet boy. And not long after I saw him, he actually got adopted. And here is an email I got from Alex from the adopter. He has settled in remarkably well. He refused to be contained in just one room and explored the whole house by the end of day 1. When I'm home, he's my constant shadow, following me from room to room and sleeping on my bed at night. He definitely loves his food, and so has learnt to come when called already. He does like to put his teeth on you when you play with him, but never maliciously, so we're working on some polite cat-human play. All in all, he really is delightful. And although still nervous, I truly believe he's going to be very happy here. He does do the best startled face, as you'll see from the photos attached. Thank you all for looking after him and getting him to the stage where he can find his own home and happiness again. I'm not crying, you're crying. Shut up! I also got sent some adorable photos of Kevin, so please enjoy. Isn't he so adorable? I love him. And as of February 2026, I've checked the website, I cannot find any cats available for adoption that we saw that day. So I'd like to say that every cat you just saw has found a loving home. Cats Protection do some incredible work, and I am so privileged to be able to go there and see the work they put into these cats. I will support them until the day I die. They are such a wonderful charity. So if you're ever thinking of making a donation or using any of their services, I'd recommend doing that. Anyway, I'm so glad we could leave this vlog on such a high note. Thank you for staying until the very end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. It was truly one of my favourites. See ya!